Penrose had a re-debut stream where she released a new model, and there seems to be like a like Briette Cookie made the model rig here. This other artist called Ray worked on the key visual for Penrose, but a lot of people are talking about it right now on Twitter, like big and small VTubers. A lot of it is criticism over the model, saying things like, unfortunately, this may be the biggest downgrade in VTubing history. The old model was one of the best designs out of all VTubers. Someone said the new model looks like the third best girl of some random VTuber group you've never heard of, and that sums it up perfectly. It does feel like a mashup of a few other designs. I really like the short hair one, that's for sure, but you know, telling a creator to their face and publicly that they don't like their model is pretty hurtful. Like, you don't have to do that. It's a lot girlier than expected from Rin, yeah. As much as I love him, he just looks a bit more generic now. Yeah, so a lot of people are very, very, I don't know, vocal about it. Rin's old model stood out quite a lot to me. It was pretty distinct. Now it feels as if his blend in way too much with all the other VTubers out there. He lost his aura, his uniqueness. I like it regardless, though. I mean, it's a nice model. It really is. It's very well done. The art is beautiful. Kind of reminds me of that like one platinum haired VTuber from Whole Life that never debuted. Oh, and for those who are confused why they're saying him, it's because like Rin is like doing this was going through this androgynous model. Her model was a prince, not a princess. It was kind of like genderless. It's a nice model, but I don't find it as appealing. Yeah, me too. Me too. I don't find it as appealing. I think I preferred the old model. I would have liked to see a new outfit with the old model though. But people are just being straight up rude. They're like massive downgrade. I mean, I've been there where people have criticized my new model and say it's a downgrade, and I know how hurtful it is because when I went from my first model to this one, a lot of people were disappointed because it was a big change. It was a big whiplash. I think now people are used to it, and also there's like, there's a cycling in viewers where some viewers don't even know like the original Rima model. But I got a lot of these comments and they were super hurtful to read. Am I allowed to say I preferred the original model to the new model because the fit went so incredibly hard and I loved the haircut? Yeah, their haircut was great. The crown on the side, obviously I like crowns on the side. Oh my god, when Penrose is a nasty ass bob now, it's a new one. But then some people also defended her. Oh, that one was taken out. Okay, one tweet was deleted. Somebody responded, I mean, even if you think so, don't you think it's kind of rude to comment on like this? Which is the core of most of what people have been saying about it. And some people are also criticizing that Twitter, saying calling a VTuber new design a downgrade publicly. What happened to decorum? Mary also tweeting, VTuber designs are often extremely personal in nature. Even if you dislike a streamer's design, criticizing it publicly is extremely rude and you should reconsider your behavior. This person says, absolutely not. Fans should offer feedback for their Oshi's own sake. I mean, she's not going to turn around and she can't refund the model. It's already done, though. It's done. I know, I need a more evil model. This one was supposed to be evil, but no one's been taking me seriously. Why? Yeah, it's the internet, no decorum. Rima V1 to Rima V2 was basically just RTX on, but the Rin V1 to Rin V2 doesn't follow the same visual identity at all, which I think is the key part of the disappointment. Yeah, you put your finger right on it. I do think that's also the key part of the disappointment. She did release a video explaining her reasoning towards it just a few minutes ago, so we're gonna take a look at that in a second. I think the most issue is that the 1.0 Rin is very iconic. I feel it's more so a strong reaction. I'm sure with sometimes it's gonna be like also kind of brushing VT artists being that mean too. I see you, Duke. I haven't seen Duke, but yeah, the Rin design was very iconic, and the new one is kind of lacking the androgynous feel the first one had, I believe, or the princely effect. It could have been the Prince DNA, but revamped into something else. However, I haven't finished watching her video, and I want to see her full justification for it before making up my mind. I want to see what Merryweather responded to this guy. That philosophy works if it's only you and a small handful of people that agree with you sharing their thoughts. It completely falls apart when you take it to the logical conclusion and have thousands of fans constantly criticizing every choice a streamer makes that they disagree with. Okay. Well, so far it's only been with that. Anyway, so Rin tweeted as I was going live, so hey, Twitter. And she put his thumbnail saying, is he stupid? And let's watch her video.
Hi there, it's your boy, John Vtuber here, back at it again with the faking my death and stealing another Vtuber's identity challenge. If we can get this video to 17 likes, I'll steal all the cutlery from the nearest hospital. This is meant to be an update video, I gotta rein it in. Like a horse. So yeah, if you're not already aware, what happened to Rin Penrose? Rin Penrose rebranded. Rin Penrose looks like this now. Rin Penrose stopped making YouTube shorts and he started making videos, and also apparently had a midlife crisis at the age of 6. That's like 85% of the reason I'm making this video, to answer the question of, remember that guy who used to do the shorts? What happened to that guy? But for the remaining 15% of your questions, including why did he do that? Is he stupid? And wait, he does stuff that isn't shorts? Is he stupid? Welcome to my YouTube channel. If this video reaches 11 likes, I'll continue to not make any more shorts. We can do it, guys. Part 2. Why did Rin Penrose re-debut? Part 1 was the first bit of the video. I just forgot to tell you at the time.
About the likes, it's got 9k likes and only 5.3k views. That call out worked. I think the views are just taking some time to update.
The old Rin Penrose design is iconic. Depending on who you ask.
Yeah, the rigging is really good. It's very, very expressive.
It looks like TM Opera O, the bear from Danganronpa, whatever the hell a Ranboo is, or the whole asexual flag, which I have to reiterate was a coincidence, even if it was a really fitting one. Why throw out such an iconic design? The main reason is that the old Rin Penrose design was also extremely rushed. I debuted as part of a VTuber company. Whilst I was getting ready to debut, my first model artist never actually made any progress on my model art, which led me to having to find a new artist very quickly so that I could debut on schedule without holding everyone else up. And like, the artist I actually ended up working with did a great job. You know this already, because I've been using the model they drew me for the past 3.5 years now. But because of the tight deadline I was working with, I didn't ask for as many changes to the artist's original sketch as I would have liked to, because I was concerned that asking for any big changes would have delayed things even further. And I was probably right to handle things that way, seeing as I think I only got my finished usable model at most 3 days before I debuted. If I'd had more time, I probably would have changed a fair bit about the model's design. Of course, that begs the question, why not just get a new outfit instead of changing literally everything? Is he stupid? To which the answer is, believe me, I tried! I was actually in the early stages of getting a new outfit with a new artist altogether. Right before I decided to hand in my notice at the old agency. I would show you what the sketches looked like, but for the life of me, I cannot remember the name of the artist we were working with. And posting their rough sketches without asking on a random Thursday just sounds kind of weird. Just know in your hearts that it was basically a refreshed version of Rin Penrose 1. But this time, with a really cool hat. But yeah, after I decided to leave the agency,
Was that the Jotaro hat? I love that.
wasn't able to continue working with that artist for money and language reasons, and understandably, the company wasn't going to put in all that time and money for a talent they were about to lose in like 3 months. So that plan fell through. But then I had a second, more devious plan! So I started drawing up plans for a new outfit again, for the original model this time, and I came up with this. John CEO, CEO of CEOs, because I'm a very busy business boy.
That's great.
Top 10 reasons that didn't work out! Number 10, can't work with the original model.
I actually wanted to have a concept like this at one point. I think that's a great concept.
To say more because of language and money reasons. Number 9, I just freshly gone independent and now had to pay a bunch more expenses that were previously covered by my company, which were more important. Number 8, I never actually had access to the original rig file thing for my model, which could have been dealt with, but would have been a huge pain in the ass. Number 7,
No, I also recently found out that VTuber riggers won't give you the VTuber rig files, which is, I mean, I was surprised because I figured like if I'm paying for it, I would receive the files, right? But then I suppose my understanding of it is that like it would be kind of like giving away their trade secrets. So if you want the files, you have to pay the full price of the rig again. Yeah, it's crazy.
I'm busy! Number 2, I can't count, and coming in at number 1, I just kind of wasn't feeling it by that point. Yeah, in all honesty, by the time 3 years had passed since the original design was created, I was kind of looking for a change anyway. Another pertinent thing to mention here would be that one of the reasons I specifically went with the Prince theme for my branding was because I was about to debut in an all-female VTuber company. In all girls agencies, you tend to get two broad kinds of designs. We're gonna call them Super Creek and Sweep Toe Show. I specifically wanted to be something distinctly different, one, because neither of these options really suit me very well, and B, because I specifically wanted to prove that you do not have to be one of these options if you want to be a successful agency VTuber. I really banked on becoming successful, come to think of it. But since I'm no longer in a company, it's not really up to me to prove that particular point anymore. And now that I've finished my proving my point arc, it felt about the right time for a brand refresh. And also it's impossible to make my old design in any of the meme because it was really getting on my nerves. Part 3. I don't like the new design. Where did his shoulders go? Down the well? Obviously, were you not here for that stream? I have to acknowledge that yes, this is a very big change. It's okay if you do not like the new design. But I do. That's why I changed it. And maybe in 3 years, I'll change it again to mess with you. Actually, you know what? I have a toothbrushing appointment in like 45 minutes. Let's just speed run some general thoughts on the situation. Re-debut Discourse 70% more record pace. No one is immune to criticism because they spent a couple $1,000s. I would be happy if people appreciated the thing I spent a couple $1,000s on. Also, this has been in the works since 2024, Lamau. Maybe the new model isn't generic. Maybe you've only seen it one time. Maybe the new model is generic, but maybe the old one is too. There's a Genshin versus Honkai Star Rail meme to be made here, I think. I actually like blue more than purple. The purple's still good too. I like purple. Wait, actually, that might be a good metaphor. Write that down, write that down! It's fine to be sad at the loss of gender ambiguity, but the new model is not female, and it's not even necessarily male, but a third scarier thing. Actually, I never particularly liked my old hairstyle.
Wait, the new model is femboy. Is that it? The power of the femboy. I remember I had the same feeling when Zen changed her TTS voice. It was weird, but you get used to it. Hope her new looks gets all the love. Buy the plushie. Nice, nice. Yeah, I think people will get used to it. I mean, I don't think it will turn viewers from watching her at all. I think they're just kind of like mourning the loss of the old model because they got attached to it.
Hungry. I wonder what's for dinner. And, you know, there's nothing stopping me from making like a second outfit or something with the old aesthetic. Maybe then he will truly be able to serve. That's stupid. I'm not reading that. Part 4. Wait, Penrose is still alive? I completely forgot about that guy. Does he still do the show? No. But whilst I have your attention, let me sneakily indicate that I actually make real men's YouTube videos now. This is actually what I wanted to do even before shorts started working out for me. I truly am Tomodachi life living the dream. Part 5.
Really?
5 is a nice number of parts for this video, which is over now, apart from all the stuff that's still in the video. I don't have a TLDR for this one, boys. The video wasn't that long. So thanks for watching my YouTube video, and also maybe my other stuff if you're just that crazy. If you like the new design, then I am delighted to inform you that both it and my beautiful round sun up here have been immortalized in plushie form and are on sale now. Also, we made her in Penrose. Please check the links in the description comments for the worst joke I've ever made. And if you don't like the new design, then I'm delighted to inform you that Rin Penrose 1 will always live on inside my heart. Physically. The doctor says I have seconds to live. This is my punishment for the rebrand, and it fits the crime. Watch my videos. Come to my streams. I don't really have anything else to say at this point. Play Pikmin 4! It's quite good!
Okay, I love the expressions, and the music change in the video was really well edited. It's more so gender ambiguous, Rima. Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, fair enough. Necro. Imagine if Rima gets a new design and she is not a horse anymore. I would riot. You fucking bitch. I am already not a horse. The whole point of getting this model was killing the horse allegations. That was the entire point. And getting like a new rig because my other model just didn't fucking move. It had its charm though. It really did have its charm. Invalid, that would suck. I'm banning all of you. Yeah, that's Necro the Clipper, but don't give him too much attention. He'll get an ego. And then he'll stop clipping me. Well, then mission failed. Fuck you. But yeah, what surprised me is that she did. I mean, she got the rights to her old model IP, so she had to pay for it. And now she's paying for another one. I mean, I guess if she has a budget, she can do it. But it's kind of like if a woman spends a lot of money on a new purse and then she's like showing it off to you. And you're like, she's like, what do you think? Oh, no. A better example would be like if a woman gets a new haircut and she's like, so what do you think, honey? Do I look good? And you're like, no, actually, I preferred your hair before. It's like, don't say that. She can't uncut her hair. It's already done. Just pretend you like it like 99% of people. I think your motto is beautiful. Thank you. You got a new membership. Charles, thank you for the cute squad resub. Yeah, the plans worked out well. ... What if it's true though? I mean, listen, you could say it, but you're sleeping on the couch if you do that. Based husband? Alright, so what would you guys do? You guys would tell her that she has a bad haircut? Maybe she's cute when she's mad? That's good! That is good! That explains why I might be divorced. Dude, oh my god, stop! What was that Saikuno line again? Well, you know, short hair is better for hugging people. Maybe that's why people are upset at the Rin Penrose segment. She's less sorry, maybe that's why people are upset at the Rin Penrose, you know, having longer hair now. She's less huggable. It's more like when a person gets plastic surgery. Well, that's good because that's not reversible. Hair, at least, like, they grow out again, you know? Like, last time my hairdresser cut my hair too short, and I was like, ooh, I'm not sure I like that. But I was like, I'll just wait a couple weeks and it'll be back to normal. Yeah, I guess. I guess you could lie to your future wife's face, but then she'll, like, see through your lies. Like Holland God says, she'd be like, it's bad, and I know it, and you lied to me. Now you go sleep on the couch. So really, the moral of the story here, man, is that, or future husband, is that there's no winning. There, there's no winning. You're screwed whether you lie or tell her the truth. It's a lose-lose situation. You're screwed either way.